Alright guys, so here we are on F1 2014 once again, doing some online gameplay. It's been such a long time since I've even done an online video, so I thought it was about time. If you want to get involved in these types of videos in the future, then make sure you follow me on Twitter. I'll always announce when I'm going online to race with you guys on there. So, here we are in Austria, and as you can probably tell from the title of the video, this is probably not going to be one of those blockbuster 10 out of 10 races, but I think, as you guys could probably tell, it's going to be pretty damn exciting nonetheless. So here we are on the grid of Austria. Look at the Ferrari and the Marussia there, just up the road, just doing cartwheels or just levitation on the grid there. That is absolutely ridiculous. So that's just pretty much going to set the tone for the rest of this video. 5 red lights, and away we go here in Austria. Looks like the start has actually been pretty decent for once, because we're not racing AI with traction, but either way, coming into turn 1. That Ferrari, though, is all over the place in terms of lag and what have you. But going into turn 1, we broke a little bit early, and we lost a few positions to that. But look at all the cars in front of us just going everywhere with lag. I have absolutely no idea where everyone is on their screen. So, I don't know, super weird. We got forced out there by the Lotus. So we've lost a lot of time and positions thanks to that guy. So it's going to take a bit of time to get that position back. But look at the Lotus in front of us, just lagging straight up into the air. It's absolutely ridiculous. The netcode on this game, honestly, it's literally the worst game for online I've ever seen of any game I've ever played. But either way, going through this corner now, we're still in P11 at the moment. There's a few... Oh, geez, look at that. Mclaren try to take out the Lotus. And now we've gained a bunch of positions thanks to that. We got the inside of a few cars up into P8. Now that Mclaren, the guy from Greece, I don't know what kind of internet he's got there. Must be McDonald's internet, I don't know. But either way, up into P7 now. There's safety car, local cautions everywhere. Got around the outside of Alex Zaffaro as well. And now on lap 2, we're trying to get around initializations, if that's how you pronounce his name. But either way, trying to get up the inside of the Ferrari. And he outbrakes us now coming into the hairpin. But we have the inside line, and we've been a victim of the auto spin glitch, the side pod glitch, whatever you want to call it. Just going side by side through there. We were just lightly making contact, and it completely spins us around. That is honestly the worst impact system I've ever seen on this game. And then there, the Lotus was all over the place. We had nowhere to go. It was going so slowly and on the racing line. We've lost our front wing. We need to come in for a pit stop now on a 3-lap race with damage on. Our race is essentially over now, but we'll see what we can do. There's only 1 lap left to go in this Grand Prix. I'm going to try not to finish last if I can, but honestly, this race so far has literally been so bad for luck. You know, we got pushed out wide on the first lap. The auto spin, side pod glitch, whatever you want to call it. And then the Lotus, just a few moments ago, going so slowly on the racing line. That screwed us over, and I think that was pretty much the final nail in the coffin. But now lap 3, we're actually making up positions now, but no, it's all over. The Caterham side pod glitch just once again. Unbelievable that this sort of thing can happen whenever you go side by side. Another car on this game. Unbelievable. But now, the final lap, we're just trying to finish off the race now. There's a car that's gone stationary, and we've got a penalty for running wide. Illegal overtake. That is just the icing on the cake. Just thank you, Codemasters. That is absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I don't think I could have had a possibly worse race than what I had just there. You know, getting shoved off the road on the first lap, the side pod glitch, losing our front wing, and then the BS illegal overtake penalty for a car that wasn't even moving. He was probably just rage quitting at the time. But yeah, that's going to do this video for today. This is why I don't do online races that much. Simply because it's unplayable with the lag, the wheel and the pad situation. For me as a wheel user, I have no idea where I stand on this game in terms of pace. I simply can't push anymore, and there are some people on the pad who are 2 to 3 seconds faster, especially if the track is wet. So I don't know, this game is just an absolute mess right now, and there's no wonder why leagues are suffering as a result of it, because the online aspect of this game is absolutely atrocious. And look at that, the final sequence, there's not even any cars showing in Parc Fermé. So that's going to do it for today. If you want me to do more online races and torture myself, then you can follow me on Twitter, and you guys will see when I'll be doing online races with you guys. So that's going to do it for today. Until my next video, guys, I'll see you next time.
Ben, you're so slow!
Oh my god!
My god!